Hey there and welcome to Flatbread Friday. Yesterday was National Pizza Day and Tuesday is Valentine's Day. So I had a flatbread pizza crust, one of those long ones. And what I did was to take out my heart-shaped cookie cutter and cut them into heart-shaped pieces. And today we're gonna do some pizza love, so follow along. Because we're doing little snackable heart-shaped pizzas, oh, hearts go this way, I'm gonna do two kinds. The first one will be beef and red onion and blue cheese. And I'm gonna make a special sauce and mix some horseradish with some tomato sauce. The other one is going to be asparagus and Gruyere cheese. And the base of that one, instead of a sauce, is going to be this chive and onion spread. So let's get to it. First thing we're gonna do is put together our meat pizzas. And we're gonna mix a little tomato sauce with a little prepared horseradish. Give it a little extra zing. I came out with 16 hearts from those two crusts. And so I put 8 on this pan and 8 on the other. And these are gonna be our meat pizzas. We're gonna just dollop a little sauce and spread it on. Our sauce is on. And now comes some shredded mozzarella. These are kind of like English muffin pizzas. Little, but they're gonna be tasty. Next comes our meat. This is chopped up steak and chopped up ground beef that's all cooked. And we're just gonna sprinkle that on. Looks like I'm gonna need 2 hands for that job. To keep these from being overwhelming, I'm going to press this down, replace the pieces that fall off. Get on there, you. And now we're gonna sprinkle some red onion. And this is gonna be carefully done because we're getting to a point where everything's falling off because they're small. Back when I had my catering store, I used to have a table that I built pizzas on, and it had a slotted rack that would catch the cheese. Anything that fell off while you were building the pizzas would fall through the rack, and then you could scrape it back up and save the ingredients. But we're gonna finish. And lastly, for our beef and blue cheese pizzas is blue cheese. This is what the parchment is for, to catch all the debris. Okay, our beef and blue cheese pizzas are now assembled, and they're pretty messy, but they'll look real good when they're cooked. And they're going in a 400-degree oven for about 10 or 15 minutes. Now we are going to assemble our asparagus and Gruyere Pizza Love pizzas. And we're gonna start with the spread, and that I'm gonna have to, instead of doing it flat, I'm gonna have to pick them up and just a little bit of a light layer on each one. This asparagus is lightly blanched and cut into pieces, and we're going to assemble these onto the tops of our pizza, on top of our cheese spread. And the bottoms and the tops are kind of mixed together, so we're just going to take a handful and distribute them pretty evenly. Our shredded Gruyere is ready to go on. Just going to put a little sprinkle of that on top of each one of these. And when our meat ones are done, these will be going in the oven next. Our asparagus and Gruyere heart-shaped snacky pizzas are going in the oven now. and we're gonna do it the same way, about 10 or 15 minutes at 400. Our beef and blue cheese pizzas, our Pizza Love pizzas, are out of the oven, looking spectacular, smelling amazing, and tangy and delicious. And as soon as our other ones are out of the oven, we're gonna plate them up and serve them. Our asparagus and Gruyere sweetheart pizzas are out of the oven now, and they are browned and bubbly, and they smell fantastic. And now we're gonna put those on a pretty plate and serve those up too. Let's see what they look like when they're ready to serve. We are all ready to celebrate post-National Pizza Day and upcoming Valentine's Day with our Pizza Love pizzas. They are crispy and delicious, and here's the other ones, the way they look on a plate. These are a little creamy, a little crusty around the edges because I wanted that Gruyere to bubble up, so I put a broiler on them for a couple of minutes. But they are tasty and yummy, and thank you for joining me. We're gonna do more for Valentine's Day, and that's coming up in a day or two. But for right now, it's Flatbread Friday, and we shared some pizza love. I'm sharing some pizza love with y'all, and I had a lot of fun doing it, and we'll see you again soon.